So gents, here we are, CUPGRA 2023. Thank you very much for Ecospray being one of the key sponsors. Really interesting conversation, just our debate about biostimulants. And it seems to be this, it's more in favour, people are more in favour of it than against it. Do you think there's going to be more and more attraction? People are just going to get it, aren't they?
I think one of the critical things that came out from the last presentation was the mode of action. For a biostimulant to have any credibility in the scientific community and the researching community, there has to be a basis of understanding what the material is actually doing. And I think that was one of the comments that came out in the conclusions. A lot of materials that have got poorly defined modes of action are likely to start to fall by the wayside. And the businesses that have got well-defined modes of action, or at least some credibility behind the mode of action, are likely to go forward through the review process and experience some degree of success. That seemed to be the take-home message.
And definitely, just to jump in there, Ecospray has not been around for 6 months, it's not been around for 6 years, it's been around a long period of time, so you've got that credibility. And have you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I suppose we have additional credibility with the registration process that plant protection products go through. So the biostimulants sit in a slightly different regulatory framework in that they haven't had one to date, but now do have one. But they're more looking around stress tolerance to abiotic stresses, whereas products like Nemgard with garlic extract are looking at control of biotic stresses, so pest diseases. And that's where we kind of have that level of significant data to get the approvals that we need to claim nematicidal uses, insecticidal uses. I think I'll add to what Murray mentioned earlier, and it kind of cascades out of the mode of action conversation, which is once you understand that mode of action, how do you then integrate that effectively into a grower's programme? So if you have certain times when you know there will be stress, can you optimise application? That's what we saw in the kind of high-tech, high-value horticultural industry, using lots of sensors and hyperspectral cameras to tell when there was stresses detected and then optimising application, which seems to be how you get benefits out of the biostimulants. But yeah, there's undoubtedly going to be a development in the coming years of their use, and although it wasn't an overly positive review today, I think doubtlessly as the research continues and there's more kind of rigorous research into these active ingredients, there will be more use by growers.
Understood, thank you. And Ecospray, just to say, this is a very well regarded potato conference. Ecospray doesn't just cover potatoes?
No, we've got a whole range of international authorisations, so geographically we're sort of almost worldwide apart from North and Southern America where we're moving into very soon. But protected high value horticultural crops, tomatoes, aubergines, cucurbits, peppers, zucchini, as well as elite sports surfaces, golf, putting greens, sports stadia, all basically targeting plant pathogenic nematodes. But as Ant just mentioned, we're starting to now, with the confidence in the mode of action, expand that into the insecticide, fungicide opportunities. So simple answer, we're going global and we're going for a broad range of crop pathogens.
Okay, and so all of those companies and sectors, if they want to, not be jingoistic, but if they want to proceed successfully, they should really be talking, they should really be curious about collaborating with yourselves.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think it's a whole industry message, isn't it? There's lots of need for collaboration, whether it's farmers with companies like Ecospray or Ecospray with other biological providers. It's all about understanding how you create that programme that delivers the efficacy that growers are after. It's unlikely we're ever going to have any kind of silver bullet treatments that are going to come through from biological origins. So it's about creating that holistic package and how we do that in a cost-effective manner for growers. So yeah, the more everyone in the industry can collaborate, the better in my opinion.
Well said. And just come here, we're just going to show the logo.
All right.